video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes, and sponsored by FatalGrips.com. Use the code BUCKS to get 10% off controller grips, cases and much more. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle career mode in FIFA 16. It is the day after Christmas and I hope you all had a Merry Christmas and I hope you got some great gifts and had a good time, and now it's time to finally get back into the career mode. I had a nice break, so let's get straight into it. Now, if you couldn't tell, we're up to the January transfer window. If you didn't watch the previous episode, we're at the 12th of January. We have to play a replay of an FA Cup game, our first FA Cup game against Sheffield Wednesday. And to be honest, it's a replay. We've got a lot of games in a row, and I can't be asked. I don't normally sim cup games, but I think this time I'm going to give it a go. We're at home this time. It's against weaker opponents. I'd just much rather get it out the way. It's another team playing a 4-2-3-1. It's everywhere, man. I'm telling you. We're just going to skip. And we're just going to win. They're going to get the injury. Thank God I saw an injury and I just freaked out. But we're good. 2-0. As well as that, guys, before I advance to the next game against West Ham, I'm going to be doing some transfer stuff. Like I said, we are in the transfer window. And we're also 5th in the Premier League right now. We're doing very, very well, considering we've definitely had a few runs where we haven't been able to win a lot of games and we've been drawing heaps. That's just the game this year. But it is really... yeah, it's really quite surprising that we're doing that well. First things first, we've already signed one player through a pre-contract, and that was Charlie Austin. Now, he is going to be very nice, but we don't get him until the end, or should I say the start of next season. So, we are, we're still maybe not necessarily lacking at the striker position, but we've really only got 3 options. We've got Mitrovic, who's unfortunately not been that great for me. We've got Perez, who's been superb. And we've got Cisse, who's done very well for me coming off the bench, but he's still very old. And I don't know, I think I'd much rather get someone a little bit younger. And I know I'm maybe risking something. I'm risking it. But Cisse, he's okay, but he's not superb. So I feel like if I traded him and got someone a bit younger, I'd feel quite happy. And there's really only one striker that I have on my shortlist that is a younger attacker. And that is Ezekiel. And I'm definitely going to try to trade for him. They're around about the same value. But obviously Ezekiel is definitely a lot younger. So I'm not sure how it's going to work. We might have to pay a little bit more cash for him. And if that's the case, then I fully understand. There's also Loic Remy, who's like a year or 2 younger, but at the same time, I'd love to bring back Loic Remy, especially since, Chelsea have got plenty of attacking options, plenty of strikers, and I think they signed somebody else. So Loic Remy could be a good shot, but I don't think we'd be able to trade him for Cisse. I just don't see that happening. Regardless, though, that's what we're going to try. We're going to try to trade away Cisse. Look, you can see the deal's going to maybe happen, or Chelsea look like they'd be up for it, apparently. Squad rotation player. He could absolutely come back to Newcastle. You never know. But I don't really know if it will work, but we're going to do it anyway. So Papi Cisse, who by the way has actually told me that he wants to be sold in this transfer window. You at least get 1 or 2 every transfer window. You can't play everyone. You can't give everyone 20 plus games, but I ended up getting a notification from Cisse saying he wanted to be sold. So maybe that might force FIFA's hand. I don't know if that will help us in any way, but still, Papi Cisse, he's worth 8 million. Loic Remy's worth 15 and he's younger. I don't see it happening. We might have to pay a little bit more. And even then, we don't have that much cash, as you can see. But we're just going to try and see what happens. Ezekiel, by the way, is another player from Anderlecht, who I believe I've already touched on. But the fact that Newcastle have bought so many players recently from Anderlecht, and they've basically become a feeder club for us. Or at least, and in this career mode, I've actually continued that. I've gone and got Tielemans, and I've gone and got maybe potentially Ezekiel. Although... it looks like the chief executive says it's going to be between 8 and 9 million. Cisse's worth, his value is 8 million. Could happen, don't know. Crucial first team player makes it interesting, but I'm just going to try. I'd be very surprised if Anderlecht just said, yep, sure, that's good. Cisse for Ezekiel, that's it. Just a straight swap. I think we're going to get asked to pay a little bit extra. And if that's the case, that's what I'm expecting. So that's what we're going for. There are also some other players on this transfer list that I'm definitely looking to get. But with the fact that we don't really have that much cash, I'm going to wait because I want to see if I can sort out this additional striking option. So let's advance then to the first game that we're going to play today against West Ham. I'm going to surely hear back from both clubs before we get there, or maybe on the same day. We'll find out. We got a notification from Anderlecht. Oh my God, it's an accept. It's actually an accept. Holy shit. All right then, so bang. We're, okay, cool. I didn't expect it. The possibility in my head was there, but I didn't think it would happen. I thought for sure we'd be asked for an extra couple mil to add onto it. No, bang, straight away. Oh, wow. All right then. So we get 50,000 to spend. Dude, this is crazy. All right, so it's going to be 50 grand worth of a wage. That's fine. I don't know what Cisse is getting paid. It might actually be a bit more than that, but anyway. 5, I'm still surprised. Maybe trading is a little bit more effective. Maybe the fact that he's just that little bit better, hopefully was what got it over and that little bit more worth of value. But either way, 50 grand, 5 years worth of a contract, and I reckon no squad role, and yeah, hopefully that should just be fine. We're still waiting to hear back from Chelsea and Loic Remy as well. We could have something even more miraculous happen, although that's nearly impossible. But maybe, you never know, we could get an unaccepted from Chelsea and have to pay an extra amount, and maybe then I'd have to toss up, oh, do I want to get Remy and pay this little bit more, or do I want to get Ezekiel? So first Premier League game we're going to play today. I'm probably not going to have that long an episode, I reckon. I'm only going to play the 2 games today because I've also got commitments elsewhere that I got to go and do stuff, so it might be a bit shorter. And because we're in the transfer window, we're going to focus a little bit more on transfers than actual games. But still, that's the team lineup we're going with. Cisse starts in what could be his final game. You never know, but either way, let's get it underway. We still have to play Haidara at right back because of Jan Mat's injury, which is really frustrating and annoying because Haidara, we don't actually have another right back. We don't have a left back that can play at right back. We don't have a centre back that can play at right back. We don't have any player that's a certain other position apart from right back that it says that in their preferred positions they can also play at right back. So it's ridiculous. And then we have West Ham playing, you guessed it, I don't even need to say it, every fucking team. Play to watch, 13 appearances, 1 goal. Man, the boy's on fire. He seriously should be doing a little bit better, but then again, he's been struck down with like 2 injuries already. First game then today against West Ham is getting underway. Let's go. Oh, done well, Cabela. Huge. Willems is there. I see a gap up the middle. And go out wider. Yep, there we go. We've got to finish this. It's a huge save. It's C-save. Like, the ball is going straight to the keeper both fucking times. Seriously, I'm just running and waiting. Here we go. We got one. Cisse, Sissoko, up the middle, yeah. Oh, brilliant pass. Wijnaldum's got to hit that one. It's straight down the middle. Every shot, whenever we finally get an attack through, and a really good one at that, it's always going straight to this damn keeper. And Bemba trying to take it forward, waiting for anybody. We get very lucky right there. Huge. Wijnaldum, slide tackle. That is bad. That's a foul. Yes, we're in a very good chance to take this here. And maybe a yellow card, you betcha. I've got Jose Perez on this. This is the perfect distance. No excuse for not making it. Just going to get it over the wall. He's done it. It's in. It's 1-0. There it is. You just had to get it over the wall. Last time I took a free kick with Jose, it was a little too powerful. Just got enough on it. Eased off on the throttle. And it's 1-0. We were attacking, going very well right down the middle of the ground, through the corridor. We were just passing it through really tight, getting a few lucky bounces to be fair, but there's no way. Over the wall, I don't even think they jumped. They never really do, to be fair. Nah, if they jump, then that is brilliant placement. That was so close. That surely would have nicked the post, just a smidgen. Sensational strike by Jose Perez, and it's 1-0. Fucking hell, that was a brilliant cross, wasn't it? Unfucking believable accuracy. And the save by Krul actually managed to get a hand on it, but he couldn't keep it out, and it's 1-1. Our defense was shot. Look at that fucking structure. It's non-existent. The cross comes in, it's perfect. Willems is not staying with Lazzini at all. Fucking hell. It's the same, it's typical. You can't control players at the far post because you're trying to shut down the guy on the ball. And they just do such a shit job. Like, just grab him. Stick onto him. I just feel for Tim Krul. An instantaneous reply. That's just, oh, it's too bad. Oh, shit. Oh, come on. Just to give that up right at halftime was shit. To be fair, we gave the ball away cheaply in our... we gave the ball away cheaply. We weren't really set. But fuck, they just get in the best crosses all the goddamn time on counters. So we took the lead, and then we gave it right away, and now we've got to go and get it back again. This is not good. I don't know how this happened to Antonio. They're going to do it again. They're going to fucking do it again. Thankfully, they had Carroll in the game instead of whoever it was that scored before, because he is not that quick. He couldn't get to that far post in time. West Ham have been pumping us with the crosses. They just do not attack any other way in this game. It has been quite crazy. They've just been doing it over and over and over again, and now I don't know what they're trying. Just going to do another cross. That's fine. Cruel punches. They just cannot... Wow, that's a hell of a strike. They cannot get any fucking other attack in apart from a cross. That's all they do. Tell you what, they attack with numbers and they get back very, very well. It's frustrating. Can we lay this one off? Tielemans, have a big shot. Big shot. Big shot. Very nice effort. I think this game's ending in another draw. Another 1-1. Come on, guys. Come on. We need players to get open. Yeah, that's good. You get 3 players in front. Like, seriously. Up the middle. And again, a quick one. Nice touch. Fuck! Oh, they knew it. They knew I was going to do it. O'Brien he did not stick with him at all. He knew I was going to make that pass. And fucking... whoever it was, Perez just kept going. They're not going. They're not trying to win this game. They keep passing. There's no fucking counter at all. They just held on to it. They just want the 1-1. They're desperate. They force every 1-1. It's another draw. We let them. We score. We can see. Oh, I tell you what. Every fucking game it feels like. We score, we make something happen, and then they just go right away within 10 minutes and score again, and then it ends 1-1. Fucking every game has been like that so far. So we're done with that game. Chelsea have said that they are not accepting this offer. And they're not even hitting us back with any sort of additional fee that we could pay to get him there. So Loic Remy, it's not going to come for Cisse to Chelsea. We're not going to be able to make that swap happen. So I suppose then all we're doing is swapping Cisse for Ezekiel. I think that's a good bit of business for us on our end. I think it's fantastic. We're getting in a much, much younger player and high potential player. Definitely can get much better than Cisse, and hopefully quite quick, especially with the use of player training. You never know. We obviously just used a couple of drills on Mitrovic and Aarons, and they're both very slow going with their growth all of a sudden. We've used a lot of drills on them in this episode and in the last episode, and they haven't really done anything yet. A transfer offer now for Remy Cabella. Decent amount of money from, surprisingly enough, Marseille, who loaned him and now obviously want to get him. But 16.5, even could get him for 20. I don't think I want to do it because he's been starting for us and doing quite well. Actually playing at the left midfield, which he can play at, doing quite well. So we're going to reject this offer. He's honestly been better for me than Tovan has. I think that's pretty obvious. He's been doing quite well. We've heard back from Ezekiel. He's declined the contract offer because he wants a squad role. Fair enough. I'm going to hopefully give him something not too crazy. I might give him a important first team player to start. Hopefully that could work. I don't want to give him anything too big. I feel happy giving him an important. I don't think he'd accept a squad, a squad rotation player. I don't think he'd accept that. So we're going to go for the important first team player. And hopefully we'll hear back from him pretty soon. This could be him right now. You never know. No, it's another transfer offer for, again, another player that we just bought this last window. Sunderland trying to poach Mangala. And hell, we could get him for a fair amount. And it looks like we've got, Bigger Amana, another player that we can loan away. I'll do that as well. And another one for Papi Cisse, which we're obviously not going to do because we're counting on getting Ezekiel, so we'll reject that straight away. And I'm going to do the exact same for Mangala. No, we're not giving Sunderland our players. No way. Even if it is 26 million, that's not bad for Mangala. How much did we pay for him? We could definitely make some money off that. Crazy enough as well that Mesut Ozil has gone to Barcelona for 67 million, so that's pretty crazy. And Ezekiel is happy with an important first team player. Barcelona signing Ozil. We're signing Ezekiel. I think we're the ones that are in charge right now. 75 rated, 22 years of age. He should be a superb addition. And have a look at this, by the way. We're actually getting freed up. We're actually freeing up cash. It's hilarious because Cisse had a bigger wage than Ezekiel, so that's hilarious. Once again, another quick look at Ezekiel's stats. Again, I've been able to pick this guy up in career mode a few times over the journey. He was maybe not as high rated as what he is now, but my goodness, he's got decent stamina and strength. You know he's got the agility, that pace to just get away, which is sensational. The balance, the jumping, those physical attributes look insane, absolutely incredible. So happy with that. And then you take a look at some of his skill attributes. You look at his finishing at 75 to have 78, and then very nice, well-rounded playmaking stats as well. Some other things like the passing and all that, which looks pretty good. Maybe apart from long passing, but that's still very nice. I don't mind it at all. I think the one thing that I'm not the biggest fan of him, and the only criticism that I have of him, is his ball control and dribbling. It could be a little bit better, but I feel like that's something that we can fix with some player training very, very simply. And I'm also thinking I'm going to start Ezekiel over Mitrovic because I'm going to give him the shot straight away. I'm going to start him straight away and see if he can do stuff for me because I feel like Perez and Ezekiel, especially running the fast break, that will be, or should I say that counter attack, that will be mad. And Mitrovic can come off the bench, be a bit of a target man for us if things aren't working out. If that's not how we're getting goals, we can make him a target man because that's what he's like. Just whip in the cross, go route one, and he could be the man for that. I feel like I'm actually very happy with that game plan. And the first game that Ezekiel is going to be a part of is another FA Cup game, this time against Rotherham. So he's going all the way to the dizzying heights of where the Rotherham Stadium is. I don't even know, but let's just advance this. We're going to play. I'm actually very happy with simulating FA Cup games because against weaker opponents, even if they are away, we're Premier League quality. We've got to be beating teams. Only if it is by the one, I don't mind. Ezekiel came off and Mitrovic came on, so we might have had to try that. Perez scored early though, 19th minute. So these are how my training sessions are probably going to look like from now on, maybe for the next episode or two, but still, we've got Ezekiel, who's going to have key possession, chance creation, and assisted free kicks. They're going to be the drills that we're going to run with him, and we're still going to be going with Aarons. We're going to do beat your man and chance creation as well. So here we go. Aarons could get pretty close to 75, maybe not get there in time. He's got one up. That's his finishing and attacking positioning so close. And Ezekiel, unfortunately, didn't do that great. An F and a D, but the A and the assisted free kicks. We're probably going to get one more chance to play train both Aarons and Ezekiel, but first we have to play this game afterward we'll get that chance. We have to play Manchester United. Finally, a player that we're looking to sell is actually being, we have someone that wants to buy him, and that is Leeds United, of course, my previous Road to Glory teams. So we could ask for a little bit more, but then again, how much more are we really going to get if it's worth it? I don't think it is. We're going to go over time. We're going to look at some of the other offers. We've got Curtis Good, though, who wants to, or we're trying to loan him away, so we have an offer there. And we also have Tony Tooney. I need to fucking figure out what that pronunciation is. Please, leave it in the comments. And we also have this man, of course, Overton, like we said. I'm going to accept that 1.3. It's his value. He's 26 years of age, 6-9 rated. It didn't happen, all right? Let's just admit it. Come on. Let's accept that offer. First game that we're going to get to play with Ezekiel, and I'm very excited to see how he's like. Obviously, he's not as high rated as Mitrovic, and definitely compared to Perez, he's probably not going to be as good. Perez definitely being that little bit better, but Ezekiel does have that rapidness about him, which hopefully should be crazy, because no one in this team is really even 85 plus pace. I mean, you got not Sissoko, not Tielemans, not Cabela, not Wijnaldum. I think the fastest player that we would have would be maybe Willems or someone like that. We don't really have a super rapid player. So this could be a huge change for us to have someone that could absolutely just go nuts. Then again, not the greatest of ball control and dribbling either. So that definitely makes things interesting as well. I'm very excited to see how he's like, and let's go. We've been struck with a snowy day as well. The day after Christmas, this video is going up, or maybe around about, I don't even know. And this is the United side. They are playing that Borthwick Jackson, who's got one of the longest and craziest names, but I can't remember. De Gea on the bench, Valdez starting. I'm pretty confident I also saw Aubameyang there to go with their bang. Bang, Aubameyang. 5 at the back formation, Aubameyang at striker. Holy shit, what is this United side? Are you kidding me? This is going to be crazy. All right then, Aubameyang playing for Manchester United. 5 at the back formation. Let's go. Sissoko, Ezekiel, get away. Use that rapidness. Use that pace. We're going to use it. Oh, there we go. There we go. This is what we want. We got Ezekiel whipping a far one at the far post. That's beautiful, but it's a good save by Valdez. Immediately a good start. Good block. Jan Matt. Oh, please. Oh, but we couldn't work it out. Guys, we got to be ready to go there. They are just so set perfectly. But I tell you what, Jan Matt, done well. All right, and away we go. We need players to get in the right areas. Holy shit. Fucking Shaw is rapid. How did he catch up to Wijnaldum that fucking quickly? That is insane. Yes. Brilliant fucking movement. Absolutely brilliant. That was huge, but it was a big save by Valdez. That was big. And taken away by Aubameyang. That was so well worked. Incredibly done. Finish was no good. It is so fucking white right now. It is coming down ridiculously. Up the middle still, and again, Cabela. Nice work. Yeah, nice. I'd even take a shot here. With Wijnaldum, that was another huge effort, and Valdez pulls out another big save. No wonder he's starting to head at De Gea. He's having a huge freaking game. That was a ridiculous strike, and a big save. We're going to try something here. We're going to crowd the keeper, get in the way, and free the space, and then I want you to come out for it. Come out for it. Oh, the keeper. So much for crowding the keeper. It still worked, though. And it's Ezekiel who scores the first one. There we go. Finally a routine from a corner that worked well. Crowd the keeper to try to stop him from coming out for it. He still does. And it doesn't matter in the end. Because look at this. Bang. It's insane how the little guys in career mode, for some weird reason, or just offline, are winning these headers. Ezekiel scoring. I was honestly expecting him to score a goal. He was going about it so well in this game. What does he do? He goes from a corner out. He's 5'7", guys. This is why I'm shocked. He scores his first goal. We are leading Manchester United, and this is just ridiculous weather. This insane snowy weather. We've been able to pull out at least one before half-time. Now, let's not have a repeat of the West Ham game. Let's get back. Come on, good tackling. And we'll just boot this forward, and we'll end half-time. 1-0. Yes, we've still got this lead. They, again, every time we fucking score, they just come straight back and just pump you. They play their best football for the whole game. And I tell you what, I'm so glad that Newcastle decided not to be like a Real Madrid-esque team where they just played all white. Because when they said flurries, for some weird reason, I didn't think it'd be snow. I live in Australia. I don't know what these words mean. I didn't know what snow was until about 2 or 3 years ago. That's what happens when you live in Australia. But I'm telling you, flurries, my goodness me, this is actually getting ridiculous. I've been able to score at least once from a set piece. Let's see if we can get something from open play. We're trying to fake shot. Done well. Willems. Still going all this way. Willems. Little thread through. Set 5 at the back. They've always got that spare man. Overlapping run, please. Nice. I'll just cross and hope. Cross and hope. Brilliant! Oh, wow. The powerful header by Ezekiel. Intercept. This is big. Over the top. Wijnaldum. That's enough. That is actually perfect. Holy shit. I tell you what, Valdez, he's had the fucking game of his life. Unbelievable. I want Ezekiel just sitting at the halfway line ready to just slut out a second goal. We need this. We cannot let them. Herrera. Crossing it in. Mangala, what the fuck was that? Just get rid. Oh my god, Mangala. Do not make me take you the fuck off. Their keeper's up for it as well. Valdez. What are they going to do? In comes the cross. It's a good one, actually. Aubameyang has got the goal. Unbelievable. Why did we all of a sudden have no one in the box? It just felt like there was so much space there. Aubameyang makes a run. Who's with him? Haidara. Fucking unbelievable. Oh, they just set it up, didn't they? Unbelievable. We got our goal from a corner, and they've got theirs. Fucking typical. It's still time, though. Let's not drop our heads. Let's not drop our heads. Let's fucking hit targets! Oh my god! Hey, you never know. This could get worse. In comes across. Good header by Krul. Oh, we only got 2 fucking minutes to stoppage time. Yeah, just enough for them to get in and attack. Ah, oh, god damn it. So, it's another 1-1 draw. Fucking typical. They had to make sure that they got it. They set it up for Aubameyang. He made the best of runs. Haidara stuck nowhere near him. And yeah, that was it. Aubameyang, fucking hell. In the end, he did do us. He was going to at some point. He just waited to the very last moment because this game is fucking cruel. Unbelievable. Speaking of cruel, you've got to fucking save that, surely. It's straight at you. Well, once again, we came so close to beating Manchester United. 89th minute, outdone by an Aubameyang header. Just right on the money. Tightest of angles, or a very fucking tight angle, but the keeper just will not deal with it. Like, every single corner that you score in this game seems to be some sort of error from the goalkeeper. Even the one that we scored, out came Valdez, tried to punch it, left it, missed it completely. Ezekiel wins the header, and in it goes. And then ours, it was a very tight angle, and he still let it go right through. Like, oh, nope, straight over his head. Fucking typical. We're now on the transfer deadline day. I've got a few players that I have loan listed, a few that I'm trying to sell as well. I don't think I'm going to be able to sign anybody. We don't have the cash for it, honestly. So we are just going to wait and see if any of the players that we're trying to sell or loan away get offers. I'm still waiting. We're about 5 hours in. No deals, no offers, no nothing so far. Ozil is still the highest right now. He's gone from 67 million to Barcelona, but they have gotten a replacement, Matuidi. I don't really know Ozil for Matuidi. I don't know that Senator. I don't think Matuidi's that CDM that they've needed, not necessarily a replacement for Ozil, but anyway, he's still the top deal right now. Juventus are still trying to get Alaba. How many fucking times? Only 2 hours left to go. I don't think, if we get an offer after this, I think it's going to be too late. Yeah, I think we're done. No, we're not going to be signing anybody. No more signings, no more sales, nothing. That's it. So deadline day is over. January transfer window is done, and all the transfer windows for the first season are finished. We have got a couple of players sent away on loan. We brought in Ezekiel, and we've also got Charlie Austin coming at the start of the next season on a pre-contract. We are going to have so much depth at the striker position next year. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. But anyway, we've got a slight chance that Aaron's could go up. He's got attacking positioning and agility that could go up. If the agility and the attacking positioning go up, I think he might get there, but we'll find out. Let's simulate. Does Aaron's get to 75? Maybe we'll get another chance to train. Attacking positioning goes up. Agility does not. It's just a bit short. I wonder how big a break we have. We don't have a big enough break to get more player training into them, but that's fine. First game of the next episode will be against West Bromwich Albion. And before we end it, I'm just going to hit you with the squad report just to show how we're going right now. I'm going to hopefully get through this nice and quick. But Tim Krul, we got Yanmat not going up, Mbemba by 1, Mangala by 1, Williams by 1, Yuri Tillemans by 3 with some player training, Sissoko by 1, Remy unfortunately not the same. Wijnaldum, who's been injured all the goddamn time. I'm not surprised by that. Ezekiel's already gone up, despite only being here for a matter of seconds, which is great. Perez by 5 with training, obviously. Toban by 1. Haidara 2. Kolbach, Riviere, Mitrovic, CM de Jong, Taylor. We got Rolando Aarons as well. Hopefully we'll get him to 75 soon. Adam Armstrong, I tried to send him away on loan, but now we have Adam Armstrong back, which is going to be fantastic. He's obviously very high potential and a very exciting player at the moment, so I'll be sure to give him games, hopefully cup games or whatever. Now, Fabrizio Colaccini gone down by 2. Tried to sell him. Nobody wanted him, unfortunately. Gouffran, Dummett. We got Lascelles. We got Darlow, Ferguson, Anita, Tiote, Elliot. We'll get there. So, Marvo down by 2 as well. Mike Williamson, who's going to be going away. I had tried to get him a contract, but he just didn't say anything, so he's going to leave us. I'm not going to get anything for him. That's fine, whatever. And now for the players away on loan by 1. We got Vucic as well by 1. Bigger Romana's back. He's white by 1. Sammy Amiobi. Gillette or whatever, he's gone by 3. Curtis Good. We've got Gillespie, Sterry, Satka, whatever, and Babu. I don't know the names of my young. It's just so bad. Plus 3 there as well. Roberts by 2, Woodman by 2, and that's it. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of the 1-1 Draws Career Mode. Thank you for watching. My name's MasterBucks, and until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.